His real name is Hugh John Monjo Grant. He was born on 9 September 1906 in Hammersmith, London. He is the second son of Fibula Susan McLean and John Murat Grant, and his sister is Spencer Percival. After making his debut as Hugh Grant in Privilege and defending their place in the Cullen Institute, Grant works as a book reviewer, film assistant, stage comedy writing for television, and was hired by Talkback Productions to write and produce commercial radio products such as bread and beer. Tired of small parts, he created his own comedy called The Jockeys of Norfolk with his friends Chris Land and Andy Taylor. Grant's first leading film roles came in Marshall Irory's Edward drama Maurice, 1987, in which he played the homosexual Clive Durham. During the late 18th and early 19th, Grant balanced small roles on television with role film work, which included a supporting role in The Downing opposite Anthony Hopkins and John Simon, and the turn as Lord Byron in a Goya Award-winning Spanish production called Remando al Viento. When Grant was 32 years old, claimed to be on the brink of giving up the acting profession, but was surprised by the script of Four Weddings and a Funeral. In 1994 became the highest grossing British film to date with a worldwide box office in excess of $244 million, making Grant an over 9 international star. The film was nominated for 2 Academy Awards. Grant won his first and only Golden Globe Award for Best Actor. On 27 June 1995, Grant was arrested by the police of Los Angeles, not far from Sunset Boulevard from Missionary View, conduct a public place with Hollywood prostitute Divine Brown. After 3 years, Iris, in 1999, he paired with Julia Roberts in Notting Hill. This new working title produced this pair Four Weddings and a Funeral as the biggest British hit in the history of cinema, with airlines equality $363 million worldwide. Grant also realized his second produced output, A Fish Out of Water movie comedy Mickey Blue Eyes, that year.
A year later, his turn as a charming but womanizing book publisher Daniel Cleaver in Bridget Jones's Diary 2001 was proclaimed by Variety to be as sly an overthrow of a star's polished, posh, and nice poster image as any comic turn in memory. Grant was, according to the Washington Post, fitting as a cruel, manipulative cat, hiding behind the male god's countenance that he knows all too well.
Giving his most critical acclaimed performance to date, Grant played Snooker as Will Freeman in About a Boy.
Grant's immaculate comic performance as the trust-funded womanizer, Will Freeman, in the film adaptation of Nick Hornby's best-selling novel About a Boy received raves from critics, almost universally praised, with an Academy Award-nominated screenplay. About a Boy 2002 was determined by the Washington Post to be that rare romantic comedy that dares to choose messiness over closure, prickly independence over fetishized coupledom, and honesty over typical Hollywood endings.
Grant was also paired with Sandra Bullock in Warner Bros. 2 Weeks' Notice, which made $199 million international, but was judged poorly by professional reviews. In 2007, Grant starred opposite Drew Barrymore in a parody of pop culture and the music industry called Music and Lyrics. The arrest occurred about 2 weeks before the release of Grant's first movie. In 2009, Grant starred opposite Sarah Jessica Parker in the romantic comedy Did You Hear About the Morgans, which was a commercial as well as a critical feature. In November 2011, it was announced that Grant had become a father to a baby girl Davida with a Chinese woman, Tina Hong. In February 2013, Grant announced that they had recently become a son named Felix Grant.